What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new, make sure you guys subscribe, and if you guys are not new, hello, happy Friday. So today we're filming an updated makeup routine. I don't know the last time I even filmed one of these. I will throw it on the screen for you, but it's been a while. A few things have changed, nothing crazy, but I feel like every single time I've done a video where I've done my makeup, I haven't really explained the products I use or how I do things or the order I do things in. I kind of just do it. So we're actually going to go into detail today. I don't do anything crazy. I'm also, right off the bat, going to explain. I have really, really oily skin in summer and in winter. Like, it's just always oily. And I have not jumped on the cream bronzer, cream blush, cream highlight train. I want to, but I haven't yet because what I have works for me and it's mostly powder, so I stick to that for now because there's no point in attempting something if I feel like it's just gonna not work. So that's the only thing I wanted to clarify. A lot of people are using cream products now and I have not jumped on that train. So if you guys also haven't jumped on that train yet, this video will probably be far more interesting to you than if you use a cream situation. Anyway, let's get straight into this. So right off the bat, we're going to zoom this in. Get real up and close and personal today. First, I start off with my e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. I'm running low on this, but I throw this more so in the T area of my face because I have very, again, oily skin. I have very large pores, so I focus it more so under my eyes, on my nose, on my forehead, and on my chin. And then obviously if I have any left over, I put a little on my cheeks, but more so just like to get rid of what's on my fingers, if that makes sense. Sometimes I put it on my eyes. I will today. Also, this makeup routine is like a full face of makeup. It's not just my everyday makeup routine. I will do one of those. If you guys want to see that, let me know. So I do that. While that's sitting on my face, I go in with the NYX Professional Brow Pencil, and I use the shade Ash Brown. And for this, all I do is line under my eyebrow. I don't do anything crazy. I don't fill stuff in. I just line under it so that my eyebrows look more shaped, I guess, because my eyebrows are weird. Hold on, I'm gonna give you guys a better angle of this. It's really hard to film like this, and I don't want to use the lens to like... Does that make sense? Like, I don't want to use the lens to put the makeup on. Okay, so I literally just line under my eyebrow. That's it, just to give myself some shape. So you guys see the difference there? This one's lined, this one's not. It's not much, but it's a difference for sure. Also, sorry, I just went totally silent, but I put my hand on my face. I know you're not supposed to, but I'm not a makeup artist, so I don't care. So yeah, I just line under my eyes, or under my eyebrows, right? Then I need to clean my brushes, so don't judge me. They're really gross, but I will do that at some point this week. This is also disgusting, don't care. This is my beauty blender. She's an off-brand beauty blender. She's nothing crazy. And then, because I'm in a basement, I keep a little spray bottle of water, and I legit spray my beauty blender with water. Okay, so what I do is I take my concealer. That's not the right one. I use Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm using the shade 16N. It's Fair Light Neutral. And then what I do is on this small, like flat brush here, I take some of this and then I cut the bottom of my eyebrow. So see, I just cut the bottom, and when I cut the bottom, I take it all the way in so that it's perfectly crisp. I don't start at my eyebrow, I end before and after my eyebrow, if that makes sense. Okay, now that I've done that, I kind of like go around and take what's left and like kind of shove it down a little so that there's not so much clumped up, except I definitely just messed that up. It's fine, I fixed her. And then whatever's left on the brush, I put on my eyelid, and I use this for my eyeshadow primer. I know you're supposed to like use an actual eyeshadow primer, but your girl doesn't have money for that, so we're not going to be doing that one. And then I just take the beauty blender and I just pat it out, and I make sure that I don't actually touch my eyebrow, because then it just completely defeats the purpose and it gets rid of the line. It gets rid of that crisp line that I just made. And then I also, while I'm on this eye, I blend out what's on my eyelid. I know you're supposed to pat, but sometimes I be wiping on my eyelid because I'm just going to cover it with eyeshadow anyway, so it doesn't matter. Can anybody else like not do their makeup unless they either have music or like a fun little drink, fun little beverage? I have strawberry lemonade. It's just Minute Maid. It's nothing crazy. It's out of the, it's very sugary, but I don't care. Now that I've done that, I do my eyeshadow first, because if I mess up my eyeshadow after I do my foundation, I have to completely take off my foundation to redo my eyeshadow. So I always start with my eyes to get my eyes out of the way, to make sure that I did them right, and then I have the option to wipe it off if I have to, and I can start over, and it takes way less product, and I'm not wasting anything. So I'm going to take this brush right here. These are all e.l.f. by the way. This is the blending eye brush, and then I dip into the shade that's gone in the Orgy palette. I know he's like canceled, but like I bought it, so I'm using it. Dipping into the shade. Wow, I can't even see what the name is. There's so much product on here, I can't even see what the name is. Hold on, I'm scraping it off. I'm dipping into the shade Better Floor, the one that's literally almost gone. I used to use it as a bronzer, so that's why it's like that. But I'm just gonna put this all over my lid. Okay, and now that I have that all over my lid, sometimes I go in with a different color, depends how I'm feeling. Sometimes I'll just leave it at that, but I'll go into a different one today just for shits and giggles. I'm gonna use Safe Sex, it's this one right here. And I'm just gonna put that on the outer part of my eye. I don't put it on the whole thing, just the outside. I have to sneeze, and I don't want to. Oh God. I have to sneeze again. Is this how it's starting? If my nose is gonna run this entire time, trying to do foundation is going to suck. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna do the other eye now that my eyes are watering. I'm also now gonna be sniffing probably the entire rest of this video, so I apologize in advance. The allergies are real today. They really are. I put that way higher than I normally do. So what your girl is gonna do now, because I put it too high, is I'm going to take Silk Robe. Hold on, I'm gonna drop this. It's this shade right here, this shade, and I'm going to kind of buff out the edges of that because I feel like it's way too high on my eyelids and I don't love it. So we're gonna put some of that on the outside to kind of make it look less crazy. See what I'm saying? I'm not loving how this side looks. I'm really not. And that's gonna happen. You're not gonna have a perfect makeup day every single day. And today might not be one of those days, and that's fine. Okay, now that I've done that, I am going to do my eyeliner. Now, here's the thing. Eyeliner is the hardest part for me. Every single time. I use, not even kidding, an LA Colors liquid eyeliner. This is the eyeliner that I use. I use it every single time I do wings, an eyeliner. It is literally from the dollar store. It's the best eyeliner I've ever used, and it's not waterproof, but it doesn't come off easy, so it doesn't matter. And when you take it off, it like peels off. I don't know if that makes sense, but it does, but I love it. I've never had any problems. It goes on super smooth. It's very black. It's liquid. It's amazing. So I will attempt my hardest to try and do this on camera. However, eyeliner is the hardest part for me because I have a lazy eye, so when I do this eye, I can't close my eye all the way because I need to use this eye to see. So I have to like keep this eye open when I do this eye. So I'm trying to show you this eye. I'll show you kind of how I do my wing, and that's about it. After that, I will probably turn the camera off to do my eyeliner. So let's get real up close and personal. So we're here. When I do this, I draw from where my eyelid is out, and I always go completely out where I want it to end when I do it. Other people do it different. This is what I do. So that's where my eyeliner is gonna end, right? And then I take this, I put it right on the edge of where my wing is going to come out from, and I just try to drag it straight down to like 3/4 of the way through the wing. I don't take it all the way to the end, take it 3/4 of the way. So we're there, and then once I'm there, then I kind of fix the end. So that's the wing, and then I just fill in the space in this gap right here. So that's the wing, and then when I go through, I start from the inside and go all the way around in a thin line and connect it to this. So I'm gonna do my eyeliner off camera so I don't mess it up, but that is how I do my wings. I try to do my wings first to match my wings, and then I do the eyeliner. I try to do it as thin as I can. It's kind of hard sometimes. Sometimes it ends up being thicker than I want it to be. So we're gonna try our hardest to make it thin because that's what I prefer it to be. And when I do that, I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I actually got it first try. This side is a little thicker than this side on the actual lid. But other than that, I'm not mad. So now that I've done that, I am going to do my foundation, my concealer, my setting powder. So this I have to do very quickly because if I don't do this quickly, I end up messing it up because it dries down very fast. I'm gonna take my foundation, ignore how dirty the top is, please. I use the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation and it's in shade 1N1 Ivory Nude if it's gonna focus. I just squirt like 2 pumps on my hand and then I take this kabuki brush. It comes in like a thing. It pops open and I start out putting my foundation on with this and I take my beauty blender and kind of tap it in to like set it down cleaner so that there's no brush stroke. I start with this to spread it out evenly because the beauty blender kind of soaks up the foundation. This does not. I'm just gonna put this all over my face. I try to not do under my eyes really because I put concealer under my eyes and if you put too much product under your eyes it just gets cakey and it doesn't help you conceal anything. Honestly, it helps conceal less because then you look more tired because it enhances your dark circles and your wrinkles and things. So I'm looking a little crazy, but that's fine because we will be fixing it and adding some more definition to my face later. So that's how much I used. And now I'm gonna take this and kind of pat it in. You see how it's kind of fixing it and making it look less patchy? I'm gonna do that all over my face. I'm also going to be so real. Doing the base of my makeup, like the foundation and concealer, is my least favorite part. I like how it looks, but I don't like how long this takes and how perfect you have to do it. Otherwise, it ruins your face and makes you look worse. Like, if you don't do it perfect the first time and you don't have a good base, it's like pointless. I also, now on this, I take it kind of down my neck and just kind of use this to spread it onto my neck. I don't tap it. And then I'm bringing it onto my ears as well. I actually did not use enough foundation, which sucks because now I have to do like a little baby squirt on my hand. Make sure you always bring your makeup down your neck because if your neck is a different color, then you look crazy. I'm also gonna put a little more full coverage on like little spots, so like right here, and then honestly, I think that's really it. Then I take the back and then just do this in the same spot over and over to cover it. It didn't cover it amazing, but I don't want it to be flawless and perfect because otherwise I look crazy. And now that I've done that, I'm gonna take the rest of this and spread it down my neck because I need somewhere to put it and I don't want it on my hand. Now I'm gonna take my concealer. I don't use a lot because if I use too much, again, it looks cakey on my under eyes. So I literally just kind of go straight down my nose and do a little in like that. And then I take this and I put it here, do a small line down my nose, and then do a little bit on my chin. That's where I put concealer. And my concealer isn't super brightening. It's pretty similar to the shade that's on my face, maybe like a shade lighter, barely. But I don't like the under eye brightening because then on camera, it just looks funny, like it doesn't look good. I look crazy. And now I'm just gonna put this under my eye, and I'm gonna use the viewfinder and the mirror. Okay, now that I have my concealer on, what I'm going to do is take my Laura Mercier setting powder. I had got it in translucent, and then I just pour some into the lid, which is probably about that much. I don't know if you can even see that. And then I take this brush right here, and I put a little amount all over my face, and then I put extra under my eyes. I like to not put on the clothes I'm actually gonna wear when I do my makeup because this powder gets literally everywhere. And can you imagine if I was wearing black? Can you imagine? You can see all the powder flying around. I know you can. I'm also putting some of this on my eye because it softens your eyes a little bit. I don't do that every single time, but today we need it. And then I'm gonna take a lot and kind of put it on my eyes, under my eyes. I'm not gonna bake because baking makes me look even crazier for some reason with my under eyes. So just know you don't have to bake to make your face look decent. Now your girl has no color, and now we gotta bring some light back to this face because this face now has, I look ghostly. I look ghostly, guys. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take my bronzer that I bought. It's the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. It's in the shade Light Bronzer. It is a drugstore brand, but the color is perfect for my skin tone. And then I take this brush right here. It's kind of angled and shaped like this. And then I put it kind of in a line above where the divot is in your face. So you know when you do this, so there's that divot, I put it just slightly above it. You see what I'm saying? Slightly above. And then I take it to the side. There's a fucking bug. And then I take it to the side right here, and then I just blend it out. So that's what this side looks like for now. I will add more, but for now I'm just trying to get the shape down and make sure that the shape matches on both sides, and it does. And then I take more and I kind of just put it around my hairline. I also put it on my ears, nothing crazy, just a little bit, but because I put bronzer right here, I also kind of want it here, you know what I mean? And then I also line my chin with it and then kind of drag it down my neck so that my neck doesn't look, you know, pale. And that also kind of brings in the illusion that my foundation is lighter, so then I have to do less work because I don't have to put as much on my skin, like liquid wise. I can just cover it in powder so that I look tanner and it looks like I put on a lighter shade to kind of make it look like my concealer was way lighter. Does that make, I don't even know if that makes sense. It does to me. And then because I'm done with that, I kind of do a little bit more here just to kind of really define my cheekbones. And then I take the excess that's on the brush and kind of just put it up there. I don't even know if this is a good makeup tutorial. If this has helped you so far, please comment down below and let me know. I'm trying my best. I am not meant to be a beauty influencer, but your girl is, I'm trying here. I really am. I'm really trying to prove my makeup skill right now. I also, using this brush, grab a little bit more and I kind of just, nothing crazy. I don't use a little brush. I don't contour my nose in any way. The only time I contour my nose at all is highlight. So now that I've done that, I'm gonna do the part that I've been avoiding because it's the other part I hate. I take, where is she? Okay, so I have this Perfect Blend basic black eyeliner. It's CoverGirl. It has a little sponge on the end, and then this is like a pencil eyeliner, and I do my inner corner, so I do like the cat eye situation. So when I do this, I can attempt to film this part. I'm not gonna look at the viewfinder. I'm gonna look at the mirror, but I will get as close as I can, so if I look wonky, that's why. That's all I do. Do you see the difference that just made in my eyes? Do you see the difference? I'm gonna finish, actually, I'm gonna do the other eye really quick and then I will tell you what I do after that. Okay, so now that I've done both eyes, now what I do is I take the shade that I put on my eyelid and then like the black shade, but like barely any, and I put it on the outer corner under my eye. So where is my brush for that? So I'm gonna take this little brush. She's kind of flat, right? I take the color that I used for my my eyeshadow and I put it under my eye. I don't do a lot because I'm going to use it a second time. So now I'm going to take black and I use the babyest amount. Like when I say baby, I mean baby. Like barely anything. And I focus that on my outer corner and kind of blend it out this way and that way, but not a lot. Okay, I needed a little bit more than that, and I also just stabbed myself in the eyeball. That felt great. A little bit more than that. I'm undercompensating for what I need here. Okay, so that's done. And then I'm gonna do the other eye really quick, actually. And then I'll show you what I do after that. Okay, now that I've done that, I'm taking more of the brown and kind of focusing it right under the black to kind of blend the black out a little bit more, because I usually do way more than I want. And I take this usually almost the entire way under my eyelid. So now that I've done that, I'm gonna do my favorite part. So my favorite part is the blush. I love doing blush. Blush is my absolute favorite part of my makeup. So I'm using this Pixie by Petra. It's in the shade Whisper Pink. I'm using this shade here. And I use this big fluffy brush. Yet another brush doesn't match. All of my blushes, I can't speak today. All of my brushes are different because I don't care. So then I just focus this basically straight across. So I'm gonna put some here, and then I put it here, and then I put it here. And there is no such thing as too much blush, by the way. Like, there's no such thing, it's not possible. And now I have color and I no longer look sick, which is always the goal. And then we're gonna take highlight. I'm actually gonna use the Conspiracy palette because, again, even if they're canceled, I still have it. I'm gonna use it. So I'm gonna use the shade Ranch. This one, it's not even focusing because it's so bright. And then I'm gonna take this little baby brush right here, and I'm gonna make an exclamation point on my nose. I will use the viewfinder to do this. And then I kind of just buff it out with my finger. And then I put a little bit more there usually. Also, for some reason, there looks like there's a straight line down my face. So I'm gonna do this to fix that, because I don't know why it looks like that, but it happens, so. And then I also put some on my, what is this, Cupid's bow? What the fuck is that, what this called? Then I take this brush right here to do the highlight that goes on my face, and I lift it straight right here and kind of bring it up again, and then I blend it out. I don't do it any lower than that, otherwise it kind of emphasizes my pores more. And again, we're trying to avoid that. We're trying to make it look like I don't have pores, right? So that's all I'm doing for highlight. If I don't do an inner corner cat eye situation with the eyeliner, normally I put it on my inner eye, but when I do the cat eye, I don't do that. And recently, every time I've done my eyeliner, it's been the cat eye. But if I don't do eyeliner at all, I always put it on my inner corner, because it really helps bring up the color in your eyes and highlight your eye color. So now that I've done that, I'm going to take my setting spray. I just use the e.l.f. Makeup and Mist setting spray. It's the best one. I've never had issues. I think it works great. And I just spray my whole face, and then I use the palette to dry it because I am impatient. And then my favorite part, by favorite I mean one of my least favorite because my eyelashes suck. I don't like fake eyelashes. I hate them. They're uncomfortable, they're heavy. I got setting spray in my mouth. Oh, I forgot a step, guys. I'm actually gonna use, I don't even remember what this is from. Poreless something. It's for your eyebrows. I'm actually about to put this on my eyebrows. I don't do anything crazy. This is literally it. Ready? That's it. That's it. That's my eyebrows. Anyway, back to my mascara. Again, I don't like fake eyelashes because they suck and they're uncomfortable, but whatever. So, this is a little process, right? Okay, sorry guys, my battery just died. Anyway, so I warm up my eyelash curler so that it kind of imitates like a curling iron like you'd use on your hair. And then immediately after that, I use mascara. This has to be quick. I also don't heat this up too much because I don't want to burn my eyelashes off. But this is what I do. And then I check with my finger first because ain't no way I'm burning myself, and I did not put enough. And then I also do my bottom lashes. I don't do a lot though because I feel like if I do too much, it's too dark and I look crazy. I didn't even say what mascara I'm using. I'm using the Voluminous Butterfly Mascara. It's in the shade black. Now that that eye is done, I'm gonna do the other eye off camera, pull my hair down, fix myself, and then show you guys the finished, updated makeup. Alright guys, my hair is down, my makeup is done, and this is the finished product. I hope that this helped you a little bit. If you have any questions about anything I did, if I didn't bring it up, please comment down below. I answer literally every single comment every single time. If you guys want a different type of makeup, like my, what did I say in the beginning? My like daily makeup or like my like 4-step routine, I can totally share that as well. But this is my full face of makeup finished. If you guys like it, make sure you guys give it a big thumbs up below. And make sure you guys subscribe to my channel and then click the bell so you're notified every time I upload. I upload every single Friday. You guys know the drill. Also, I forgot to say, when I finish my makeup, I don't do lip gloss because it just gets stuck in my hair and it pisses me off. So I usually just throw on some chapstick because my lips are already red, so I don't care. I don't need color. Sometimes if I'm feeling frisky and fun, I use Shane's gloss. I'll put it on just for the video. Just for the outro. So, that is the finished makeup routine. If you guys like it, again, make sure you guys give it a big thumbs up. If you want more makeup videos, let me know down below. I can totally do more. And on that note, I will see you guys next week. Love you.